probably already sold my information. Hi quilters, welcome back to Bolts of Fun Mobile. Today I want to talk to you about a couple of things. I tried this yesterday, but the machine wasn't taping, so I get to do it again today. Anyway, the other day I showed you, one day last week I should say, these layer cakes that we have cut of Kaffe Fassett fabric. There's 42 10-inch sheets in here if you don't know what a layer cake is, and it's for $40. Okay, so I have, these are all identical. Kendra put together this little sample of all those pieces of fabric that are in that layer cake. So just kind of cute little examples so you can see what's there without opening it up and showing you all the sheets. Anyway, most of Kaffe's fabrics, as you can see, are big bold prints. They go really well together, and these complementary solids go with his stuff. They are his product. So we have those today, and then behind me is this darling little quilt, and suitably called April Showers. Debbie made this up for me last week. These girls are fast, let me tell you. This is one of those fun Villa Rosa patterns. This one's called Running Dough Quilts for Villa Rosa, and it takes 48 3x3 inch squares for the little raindrops. And what I did was I have these solid squares by Riley Blake. They're in 5-inch squares, so you can just cut them down. Otherwise you can cut your own from strips, but you have a lot more variety by buying a 5-inch square pack and cutting them. So that's available, and then it just takes 1 7/8 yards of the solid for the background, which is the gray. And for the clouds, it takes 5/8 of a yard. So a pretty fun project, especially still in April. So time to do it. Then I have some snippet bags. By popular demand, I have some snippet bags. I have 2 of the Packer ones. I have 1 gingham one. Kind of looks bandana, I guess I should call it, not gingham. What am I thinking? Anyway, and these all have the silica sand in the pin cushion. The reason for silica sand versus walnut shells is that, if you remember in the days of home ec, when they had home ec, they put silica sand in that little hanging tomato that hung off of the big tomato, or the strawberry that hung off the tomato. And that was to sharpen your pins. Well, we have a lot of silica sand, same ingredient in these pouches, and these are for 2 reasons. Well, actually 3. One is to sharpen your pins every time you put them in. The second is for weight of the snippet bag, so you can have it sitting alongside your work area, and you can drop all your little snips of thread and fabrics in it, excuse me, to catch the mess. But also, the silica sand does one other thing that's kind of magical. It stops your pins from rusting while sharpening them. So, holds in place are very nice. Then Debbie went and lifted a pattern for some she had, and these are just darling. I have a larger one of this same fabric upstairs. She made me a serger bag, so it's a little bit bigger diameter than this, of the snippet bag upstairs, for a serger, but you'll see there's no silica sand in the pin cushion part. It's not a pin cushion. It lays under the legs of your serger so that it will catch everything if you don't have a serger that has a little catch drawer like that hangs below some of them. So it works perfect on my serger upstairs. I love it, and Debbie's making me some more, but I told her to make some for sale. These are $10, and the snippet bags are $15, no matter what ones you buy. Then she went and made 2 of these little guys. These are great for in your car or any place that you have a little bit of weight. So this can go in your console and clamp it down. Your sunglasses can go in there. You can even sit your cell phone in there if you want. But they're just darling, and they've got the banding around the top of them so it holds them open for you. But you can even use them in your house when you're doing sewing projects. So it's just enough to hold little things, even little snips of fabric at the arm of your chair if you're working on handwork. So those are pretty fun too. I have a couple of those. Those can all be shipped out to you. Then I've got, I thought since people are still being at home right now during this time. This is a really nice project. People have enjoyed this. This is called a reading pillow. The patterns are in the kits. The kits are $15, and the 2 fabrics that you need to do this are in there, and the instructions for this. The neat thing about this is it's an envelope pillow, so you've got the opening in the back to slide the pillow in and out, so you can take it off for easy washing. But grandparents, parents love to make these for the kids, and this is a great time because kids are doing a lot more homeschooling, reading, things like that. So these sit on their bed, their book can go right in here. It's just a really neat pillow, and when it's done, it holds it's large enough to hold a 16-inch square pillow form. And I have those at the shop too. Those can be shipped to you. The kits that I have for this, I'll set it over here. I have John Deere Pocket Companion kits. I only have one astronaut one left. I guess I better get some more. These are really fun. Kids who love anything with aeronautics, love the astronaut ones. There's a cute dragon one, and I have 2 of them, and they both have different color bottoms. One is the red blotches, and the other one is a grunge, kind of a grayish grunge, kind of clay color. This one is pretty fun. It has numbers, 1s and 0s, and this is a metallic silver and white stripe. And then the other ones that I have on hand are the John Deere ones with the John Deere print, and it's the old vintage look John Deere with the cream color background. Very nice. And there are 2 different plaids with those. Those can be shipped to you too, along with the pillow form that you need. $15 a piece, and the pillow forms, I think they're $9 a piece. So just call and we can put them in the mail to you. The last thing I have to share with you today is this really neat heirloom pattern and kits. This kit is a Villa Rosa pattern. It's called Heirloom. You can see there's a large panel. Ellie and Gail created this for us. So I have 2, one on each side, and they're both different. I'll show you in a minute. They shrunk it down so you get the idea of what's in this kit. They did 2.5-inch squares, where in the kit it calls for charm squares. So the kits are complete with everything you need to cut your charm squares and your big piece for your focal fabric that's up here. This one is really cool. It's embossed with gold, has gold leafing on it, and it is of your desk. And it's an old, elegant looking desk with an old typewriter and inkwell. Just really fun stuff on there, and a lot of cool books. The other kit that I have here today that can be shipped also is actually a K-Facet project. And this is a blank splash rain, it's called. Anyway, this is one of the K fabrics, and these are K fabrics too down here. Liza, I think she needs to help me with this project. She's very helpful, as you can see. So when you make this kit, when you order this kit and make it makes up into a 41 by 54-inch top, and that includes the binding and the pattern, and it costs $38.97. So I have a couple of each of these that can be shipped. So you see something that catches your eye, just message me on Facebook, or call either one of our numbers, which would be 715-773-0652 or 715-773-0018. And have a so beautiful day. Thank you.